Alan, not the start we wanted there.
No, not at all. And first 25 minutes, it was an even game. Knew exactly how Alfreton were going to play, the way they do, where they get the long throws, free kicks, something in the box, but then they succumb to basics. It really is. It boils down to basics, and you tell them week in, week out in training, set players, deal with them. If you're not going to win the first ball, win the second. They're just switched off. And that's the annoying thing, is if they do the basics properly, we'll win that game quite comfortably. But to do that, the basic errors, I think 3 goals come from free kicks, and it was the second phase. The second one, when Tommy's punched it, all of them just stood. They didn't squeeze up, which is a basic football thing. They didn't get up the pitch, and as I say, I was really gobsmacked after 25 minutes. When we lost the first goal, I seen a few of them pack in, so that's why we had to go at them at half time. And to be fair to them, the third goal, I'm not sure if it was offside or not, but again, that was a free kick. But they picked themselves up, and to be fair, they had a good go in that second half.
Yeah, they gave the fans something to shout about in the end, didn't you? 3-0 down. They nearly got a fourth one as well with a header, but at least Will Hatfield launched a recovery there near the end.
No, just the first half I was looking, and we wanted to go 4-4-2. Maybe it's a little bit naive, but we wanted to try that, to try and hurt them and put them on the back foot and stop the supplies coming into their front men. But Luke Charman looked as though he was struggling after 10 minutes and kept asking him. He was fine, but he wasn't getting any close to Cass, who was causing them problems, to be honest with you. And then unfortunately it was Luke's man who's ended up getting the second goal, and we had to make the change because we need to solidify in that midfield. And once we'd done that, I thought we were on top.
Was there an effective COVID in there somewhere? We lost a week's training because of what happened, and we knocked back a little bit in terms of building up fitness.
No, definitely. When you look, I would have probably started Jared. Let's be honest. I'm going to start Jared, but he didn't start eating until Wednesday, so hence why he was on the bench. Luke Charman looks as though he's struggling massively after the effects of it. Young Joey was struggling. He's had a little bit of a flu there. We lost George to a little bit of an illness, so it's things don't help you, but you still, if you do that, doesn't stop you doing the basics, right? It shouldn't stop you doing the basics. And I thought once we got that, as I say, we got that goal, and we got the lift, and some of the football we played was really good. It was just getting the final bit and getting the shots off.
And Will managed to get on target, didn't he? He scored one and converted the penalty, which gave us something to kind of on to for the last few minutes.
Yeah, it did, but we just said to them, without being too rude, it's easy to start when you're 3-0 down. It's easy to go and play because them drop off and that's it, and then the spaces to play. We didn't impose ourselves enough to earn the right to play, and I keep saying that. Because of the way we want to play, you need to earn that right, and we didn't do that. We just end up succumbing to how them want to play. We end up playing long balls, exactly what them were doing. There's no point if we're going to play that because we haven't got players to do that.
Yeah. You did your post-match team talk on the pitch, presumably, because of the confines of the dressing room and the heat of the dressing room, but it was clear that you had a few points to say to the players. Yeah,
because I sound like a broken record here, and even the fans will see it from set players and getting bullied. Yes, we're constantly looking for more centre halves, we are, but they need to come in and be much better than what we've got. And at the minute, the ones we've got aren't doing the job, so we're still looking. But it's just, as I say, you can pick on them all day, but it's not just them. It's not just the centre halves, it's other players on the pitch. I thought we were second to everything, to be honest. We weren't on the front foot, we weren't anticipating things, we were reacting to things. Yes, that's because we're behind in fitness and stuff like that, but I shouldn't have used that as an excuse. When you're playing in front of 1,700 at home, you should be really exciting and enthusiastic about it. And some players picked it up, some did, and it just wasn't to be for them. But listen, it's got to get a lot better. We know it will do, but it's just been an absolute nightmare of a pre-season, to be honest with you. And I'm just so pleased the fans were back, and they were great. You know what I mean, even when we went 3-0, the fans still got behind the lads, and that's all I can do, is keep getting behind these lads. We'll get there. We will get there. It's just going to have to be a little bit patient.
And the next game's on Monday straight away, so you might be leaving one or two players out ahead of that game.
Yeah, there'll be changes. Yeah, without a doubt. And I thought Griff come in, done really well. As I say, he's missed so much of pre-season. He's had COVID himself, so it hasn't helped not having your more experienced players there, as I say, George as well, hasn't helped not having them. But listen, it is what it is. We've got to get on with it. It'll happen to other teams as well. I'm pretty certain of it. But we just need to be a lot better and a lot more streetwise than what we were there.